Langhorn reverse layup. She goes under the bucket.
Crystal Langhorn.
Harper scores and is fouled.
Harper.
I wanted to show pictures to you guys because they're going to be here this spring.
Behind the back pass, showtime at Comcast.
Marissa Coleman.
Oliver for three, nothing but net.
Christy Tolliver.
Out to Strickland.
Mara Strickland.
Inside to a wide open Mingo for the easy layup.
Trey Mingo. Cat Lyons for three.
Did you hear we got our first kick? Good luck, good luck. Nice job.
It was a powerful season, and every step of the way, I guess sometimes for me, like my insecurities of, having to be away from the team. The first time I told them, that I wasn't going to travel with them. I've never missed a game. I've never missed a road trip, and, emotionally, I was a wreck. One thing I do need to tell you is the time has come that I'm not going to be taking this flight. All right, so. Because we better be driving. The doctor. It hit me harder than I thought. I was prepared to tell the team, but wasn't ready for the emotions that came from it. Just, because I was going to be detached from this team and miss our players, miss our family. And that's what all those emotions were about, is family, helping family. And every step of the way, it was just amazing, what every person in our program did.
Tolliver left alone, 21-footer. An amazing comeback, and doing it all without their head coach, Brenda Frese. And Maryland is going to survive. The Terps win their second straight 4-point game on the road in California.
Understand this. It takes an unbelievably special group of individuals to do collectively what you just did.
I think Coach Parks kind of embraced the role that he's been given, as different as it has been without having Coach B around. I think he's done a tremendous job kind of keeping her presence there.
I'll tell you, I thought Coach Park did an amazing job.
Yeah! That's the way to fight! Good job!
That's what a family's all about. When someone goes down, someone else has to pick up the pieces, and just the amount of work that everyone carried was phenomenal. And, Coach Park, he was obviously out in front with the on-court responsibilities. And, I think back to October when my back gave out and, he had to run practices second week in.
We've got to make sure when teams zone us that we don't just fall in love with the three. One steps in, one post, point guard throws it. I think the value of today is more spent on the court than watching film. Yep, darn right. I guess I don't want to take too much credit. I love teaching the game. I love coaching these kids.
For someone to come into our program first year, not even knowing our system, and to be able to go out and really kind of hand off the baton so quickly, I just thought he did an amazing job, and just really kept this team together.
And the Terrapins win it by the final of 76-69.
Special accomplishments call for special celebrations, okay? Tomorrow we're off. Tuesday, let's go bowling.
I always felt the connection, regardless of how far away the team was playing, when they were out in LA, when they were up at Boston College, when they were out at Virginia Tech. And every road trip that I watched them play, I always felt that connection.
Let's go!
Yes.
You know, they continued just to show how special of a group this is. You know, I'm not really sure, I mean, how many other teams could go out and have the success that this team and this program had without the leadership that they had, that they created it, they owned it. It was their season, it was their team, and I think that's what makes it even more special.
Champions on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Champions! Where?
Last thing to mention before we're all said and done.
She had babies on the no way.
Coach Freeze has 2 boys.
Just thinking of that moment, like, really brings up a lot of emotions. And because I can remember when I watched the video and the reaction of our team, I mean, I cried because you don't realize the emotions that everyone else has, and as they're going through the process. And you know, you think back to the birth of our twins. I think back to that first team meeting, and just the happiness, the joy that our players had for Mark and I and for our family. And it's real. It's, you know, they lived every single step, every single moment of this, you know, birth of the pregnancy throughout the entire season. And, you know, you just could not ask, I've said this before, for, you know, 14 other great role models out there. I mean, just what they feel, what they believe, who they are, what they're about, and that's what makes it so special.
Oh, he's angry. Yeah, he is. I'm sorry.
Having a family is just the most amazing thing that you could possibly go through.
This is what our house sounds like now. But we love it.
It gives you perspective. And I think, you know, in this world of coaching, sometimes where the highs are highs and the lows can be really low. And, you know, it's hard to find that in between, that balance, that day-to-day that can kind of keep you, you know, in an even kill feeling. You know, I think the greatest thing is just having that balance of a family. And, you know, I can think back to any of the tough losses, and we didn't have many this season, you know, but the 4 that we had to go through.
This isn't over. We will always have our family. And you know why it hurts so bad right now? It hurts so bad because we care about each other so much.
You know, I've always known that I'm coaching someone else's daughters, but now I feel it. I don't just know it, I feel it.
I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you.
But I guess that was my moment as I went through and hugged everyone, just to really, you know, say goodbye to our seniors. You know, that's your last time with them, and then to also, I guess, congratulate them in the sense, in a weird sort of way, to thank them for just a phenomenal season and what they've meant to our team and to our program. I have a twins update for everyone. Both Marcus and Tyler are now 7 weeks old, and as you can tell, they're sleeping well, they're eating well, diaper changes are going extremely well. And we're just really excited. Tyler here is over 10 pounds, and Marcus is over 8 pounds. And, you know, they never cry, tremendous dispositions. They take after mommy and daddy that way, but can't wait for everyone to see them next fall when we rejoin you in October. By then, they'll be dribbling, they'll be shooting, and making lots of hoops. So looking forward to giving you baby updates next season. I am so proud to see what each and every one of our seniors has grown up and developed into, and it's all about the process.
I have some things I want to say to the seniors, and I will get through this, all right? So this is to Jade, to Crystal, to Ashley, to Ark, and Verona. Got tissues just for this moment, all right? All right.
Oh Lord, that's like seeing my mama crying. And I got a little teary-eyed. And I started crying hard. And I couldn't look up because I know Coach B, I think she's still crying. I just kept my head down.
From the first day we recruited you guys, all right, back 5 years ago, we knew that your class was going to be special.
Coach B's letter was very emotional. She started crying when she was reading it. So, you know, Coach B recruited us and we had that connection with her, and just for her to read that and tell her how she really feels about her seniors and just that emotional, that letter, I think brought a tear to everybody's eye.
You know, I remember when we recruited them, you know, our goals and our vision were to win a national championship. And it's the greatest feeling when you see those goals line up together and that you actually achieve it.
The national championship trophy to Coach Brenda Frese and the Maryland Terrapins.
But in the same vein, you have to realize and acknowledge just how difficult that is to happen. And in their college career, you know, in 4 years in that span, only 4 teams get to win a national championship. Only, you know, at the end of the season, 1 team, you know, gets to end their season on a win. So, you know, to think, you know, in that perspective, just how difficult it is to, you know, be the first team to hang a banner at Comcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2006 NCAA National Championship banner.
You know, Maryland has had a tremendous amount of success, even in the past, even in our history. Our tradition is so rich, but we had never had a banner until this class came in. And so just for them to understand truly everything they achieved and that they really are one of the elite teams out there.
I want the seniors' legacy to be a group, you know, girls who've changed the Maryland program, who helped build the Maryland program, and really established a foundation here. And we were people who really liked each other. Us four, we really got along.
I know I want to leave and be able to come back and feel the same sense of togetherness.
I learned a lot from the seniors. I think the biggest thing that they taught me is to put the team first and to have that passion and that dedication.
I think for our seniors, their legacy to the freshmen is just how to really lead your life each and every day. And, you know, the preparation, the hard work that goes into everything that you do, you know, schoolwork, you know, your academics, how important it is, coming ready every single day to practice, to be ready to work hard, you know, how you approach the mentality of a game, playing in the ACC, how to handle, you know, being one of the best, how to be first class in everything that you do. So I really feel like our seniors have, as the season unfolded, passed the baton to our freshmen, and we're just in great hands.
By us leaving that legacy behind, I think that, you know, the teams coming behind us will definitely have that same, you know, mentality that they have, that they can do it, that they can accomplish any goal that they set their minds to.
With the 6th pick in the 2008 WNBA draft, the Washington Mystics select Crystal Langhorne from the University of Maryland.
And that will be a popular pick in Washington, D.C. because Crystal Langhorne played only a few miles away in College Park, Maryland.
I'm especially excited that Lang, you know, is in Washington. She'll be close to home. I'm sure they just doubled their, you know, season ticket holders. But, you know, we'll be at all their games, watching her, supporting her.
For Lang to be coming here, staying here, I know I'll be at all the games this summer.
With the 10th pick in the 2008 WNBA draft, the Sacramento Monarchs select Laura Harper from the University of Maryland.
So Laura Harper, the second Terrapin taken in the top 10.
I'm sad that Harp's, you know, across the country in California, but, you know, when she comes on her East Coast road trips, we'll definitely be out to support her too.
Harp's kind of far away, but I think, you know, Christy and I are already planning a trip out to Cali to go visit her.
I couldn't be more proud of Lang and Harp. If they could have seen us in the room watching the thing, we're all screaming. We're so excited.
2 first-round picks. It's just such a big deal, and I'm very enthusiastic about it. It makes me just want to go in the gym and shoot and pray one day that I can be where they're sitting.
It's a tremendous accomplishment for us to be able to see Crystal Langhorne and Laura Harper be selected in the first round of the draft. And I mean, you have to think about it, to have two players, you know, come out in the same year and to be drafted, you know, with the way that they are drafted, you know, it speaks volumes for our program. And, you know, just what they've been able to achieve and what they're going to continue on in the WNBA. Crystal and Laura have had a special bond. You know, they came from, you know, the same AAU program, played on different teams, but played for the Philadelphia Bells. And you look at, you know, they both took the risk and the chance to commit to Maryland back when Maryland wasn't a popular choice. They made it a popular choice. And, you know, they always complemented each other so well, just a tandem on the court. And now to think, you know, as their careers are over here at Maryland and they continue on in the WNBA, now more than likely, you know, they go and they play against each other. So totally different dynamics, but I know for both of them, they will always have that connection. They will always stay together, stay in touch, and you know, they're constantly going to know what each other is doing. The future is so exciting.
Here's Tolliver. Oh, what a shot over Wiggins! 29 for Tolliver.
Coleman connects. Marissa Coleman ties her career high with 30.
You know, our seniors next year with Kristi Tolliver and Marissa Coleman, and two players that have been through the battles. I know as seniors, they're going to come back even hungrier. They're going to want to lead this team as far as they possibly can.
Marissa and I we're now seniors, and we're going to try to take full advantage of the time that we have here.
Down the 4 off the dribble for 3. Tolliver connects. Wow. You can't defend that, folks. Dribble the other way. 4-on-2 into the left corner. Coleman for 3. Good.
You know, senior year, it's time to definitely step up in a lot of ways. Leadership-wise, step up my game personally, and try to make my teammates as best as they can be.
Well, I think Kristi and I have always, you know, had the leadership qualities, but never really had to really display them too much with, you know, Shea being here and then Megan Harp. But I think we're both very capable of doing it, and I think we want to have a very successful senior year, and in order to do that, we have to get everybody on board.
I'm very excited about this because I feel like these guys that, you know, they're veterans and they have a lot of experience and they're going to be great leaders. I hope also that I will be able to help and step up as a leader on the team. You know, I think it's going to be a team effort, and it's going to take everybody working hard and being leaders and just, you know, that toughness, that passion to win and be a great team.
You know, Mara came in and obviously had a lot of success as a freshman.
Outside, Strickland for 3, and it's good.
Nice rhythm jump shot.
I thought, you know, Mara did a tremendous job understanding her role this past season, and I think it's exciting to think of what bigger role Mara is going to have for us next season. The exciting thing with Mara is that, you know, with every game, the bigger the game, the bigger Mara played.
Langhorne with a kick out to Strickland. Buries a 3. Strickland second in the ACC in three-point shooting as a freshman.
It says so much about Mara and her competitiveness, what a tremendous winner she is. And, you know, she wasn't called Big Strick for no reason.
Strickland off the dribble, got it, and a foul on Wiggins.
There you go, Big Strick, earning your nickname.
She played big.
Now I'm Big Strick. I've moved up, and you know, Corliss called me Medium Strick, but now I'm moving into Big Strick.
Definitely earned that nickname throughout the course of the season.
Passes out to Tolliver. Down low to a wide open Mingo for the easy score.
For Dre Mingo, you know, she learned from 3 of the best seniors out there in the post. The experience factor that she got to go against each and every day at the highest level, just in practice alone, is going to provide her the experience and the opportunity next season to really be prepared. And Dre is going to be someone that we're going to count on, you know, from day one, the first preseason conditioning moment that we have, you know, to be ready and be prepared to play.
Cat Lyons for 3.
I think Cat Lyons, you know, did a tremendous job just each and every day coming ready to work, coming ready to practice, and is definitely a high achiever for this team. And, you know, the fact that, you know, she got the experience to be able to learn from our upperclassmen, from Kristi and Marissa, you know, really leading and guiding her along the way. And you know, I just feel, you know, Kat, you know, has a tremendous work ethic and always is going to continue to fight and make our team better. The exciting thing with Kim and Anjali is, you know, they've spent, you know, this past year going through an injury. And, you know, that's always tough, especially when you're a freshman and you're ready to get out on the court and put on your uniform and represent Maryland. But I'm excited about both of them, just how they've really, their approach to be able to tackle rehab, which is always an extremely difficult thing to do. I think the exciting thing, we got glimpses and snapshots of Anjali because she was able to come back and practice with us some this spring semester. So we were able to see, you know, flashes of what really makes Anjali so special. So with both of them, you know, the sky's the limit. They're both, you know, very, very talented players, and I see both of them, you know, continuing to work hard through their rehab to be able to get themselves ready. I see a hunger that they'll be prepared for this upcoming season to be ready to play. I think the team will obviously be different, but I think different's good. You know, it allows different players to be able to shine. It allows different players to be able to learn from past experiences to move on, and now is their opportunity, just like our 5 seniors did through their process, to be able to mature and grow into leadership roles that they're waiting for.